But we are learning this morning about a man from Novi who's accused of being a spy.
And he's behind bars right now in Russia. His family says he was visiting the country for a wedding, and they're now scrambling to get him home. 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith is live in Novi. And Matt, what are the man's friends and family saying about Russia's accusations?
They seem flabbergasted just by the idea that he could be accused of being a spy, let alone the idea that he actually would be doing the work. They're kind of pushing that aside, saying, no way is that even true. But right now, what they want more than anything, obviously, just to get him back home.
The only goal, the only idea we have is to get him back.
The brother of accused spy Paul Whelan makes it clear. The 48-year-old man from Novi isn't what Russia says he is. The retired Marine was living here, most recently working at an auto supplier in Auburn Hills as their global security director. Prior to that, he was a part-time officer in the 90s. His neighbors now concerned.
That'd be horrible. I can't imagine what he'd be going through if he's like in prison right now.
So how did we get here? Well, family hadn't heard from Whelan starting in late December. He had been traveling in Moscow. On Sunday, friends filed a missing persons report. Later, the Russian security services put out this statement saying they have initiated a criminal case against a U.S. citizen under Article 276 of the Criminal Code of the Russian Federation. Article 276, espionage. He's now being held by authorities in Russia, but his brother firmly denies any allegation.
There's no chance that Paul was engaged in espionage in Russia.
As for the rest of his family, 7 Action News learned they also had connections to the area in Manchester, near Ann Arbor, where his parents are believed to live. An American flag waves outside. A person answered the door with a simple response: "We have no comment on this situation."
All right, Matt, what's going on between the two governments, the U.S. and Russian governments, and has the U.S. had access to Whelan since all this has happened?
Keenan, that's exactly the problem here. No access has been had, and you really have to ask what the timeline was here. How long have they actually had him detained? Because the State Department found out on Monday that he had been arrested and being accused of espionage, and then the family reached out to the embassy, and they are being told that the United States has not had any contact with Whelan. Has that happened in the past few hours? We don't know right now. We're going to continue to follow this story. In fact, we will be back here at 6 o'clock right outside the place that this guy called home for many years in Novi, but also Martha Raddatz will be joining us at 7 a.m. on Good Morning America to talk more about this as well. This is a story that is grabbing national headlines, international attention, and right now a lot of people probably waking up just saying, a spy in Novi? We're digging deeper coming up at 6 o'clock as well.